What up, Lynn? Can you hear me all right? How's my volume? I had to make some adjustments the other night for Monster Hunter, so I don't know how my volume is today. Yeah, we have Kingdom Come art books. Ooh. I've been drinking. We'll get going here in a minute. Hopefully notifications go out. Yo, what's up, Sarador? How you doing? Man, I have not got a notification yet. I think Skype just doesn't, or sorry. Whew. Twitch does not like giving this game notifications. Must be the political correctness. Hey, Lord, what's up? How you digging the game, sir? It sounded like you were saying you were enjoying it. Yeah, I understand, sir. Understand. It's great. It's a breath of fresh air, right? Breath of fresh air. What's up, Muddy? How you doing? Yeah, we're trying to find his gun. See if we can find his gun. I need to go sleep, though. Let's see if we can go sleep. Try not to lick any more booze off the bar. My character needs to sleep, not me. This is the door to a room you redecorated. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation.
We should talk about our progress. Let's go out onto the balcony. All right. Apparently, we're going out to the balcony. Load screen. I'm a big fan of beer. The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim. How do you think today went? So what are our powers exactly? The RCM. Say nothing and just look into the night. Let's ask him about smoking. I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual. Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette. I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? How did you get so cool, Kim? Right then, the debrief. Return to it. Let's see what happens if we pick up smoking. I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes. That's so Japanese of him. Yes, he pulls on the cigarette. It's been a long and eventful day. How do you think today went? Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man, so we didn't even inspect the body. But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great. Though you really dropped the ball on inspecting the body, he doesn't want you to feel too discouraged, probably out of fear that you'll just give up and keep drinking. Don't worry, Kim. I'll totally be up for inspecting the body tomorrow. I generally prefer to start with searching the scene, then move on to dealings with the dead bodies. I'm sorry I couldn't do more today. I'm just not a very good cop, am I? Say nothing. Just look into the city. What did we get here? Oh, we finished off Inexplicable Feminist Agenda. All right. Let's say nothing. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however. He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard. I'm sure I can get us to tell us more. He's a tough cookie, that one. I'm a little intimidated by him, honestly. He has stuff on me, let's say that. Well, he frowns. We will have to work through that. Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name. That's a relief. Big relief. It's a very serviceable name. I want a different name. You can look into the process of changing your name after we finish this investigation. We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. He purses his lips. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous this situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that standard Precinct 41 practice? Apparently we do a lot of running. Hey, Harper, what's up? I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow. Oh, God. I don't know what my electrochemistry is going to say to me. I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long-distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant. Friday Sobriety Edition means that I'm not very sober. He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on his cigarette. It's impressive, especially for a man your age, and in those heels. He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. Say nothing. Just look into the night. The dying lights of the city shimmer below slowly like luminous clouds. They pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky, two glowing circles. Finally, he pulls on the cigarette and says, they really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno? It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. Why are they like this? It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. And in Jamrock and the GRIH? Hit exclamation giveaway for the details, sir. He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky and says, we run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard, human beings are, he shakes his head. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our system works. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good things. Me too, he says quietly, but I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetime. Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go. He puts out the stub of a cigarette and looks to the door. Hey, Zeus. Hey, Grizzy. What's up, you two? Inexplicable feminine agenda learned. There's something you need to see, sir. We have found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It's a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow, you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back. Yep, I am officially a feminist. Let's go rest now. The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful. We are going to sleep. Hey, Rick, what's up? The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. Yeah, I've hit on a lot of ladies. It's true. None successfully. And then sleep doesn't come. But I want to sleep. Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening. Why? Maybe it's the bed's fault. Check the pillow. Synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Check the blanket. Barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. Roll over to the other side. Hey, Kimoki, what's up? It does need full VA, doesn't it? I will offer to do the VA for free. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Who killed him? Who? Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant said? Union, and it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brainwaves. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming. We did it. It's morning, and I need another beer. Oh, I will do Kuno's full voice acting, even in his own accent. I'm thinking about changing the stream title to... What the fuck? Really, Rick? Hang on just a second. I was thinking of changing the stream title to Really Fucking Hammered Edition. What do you guys think? Do you think Twitch will let me name it that? Okay, where are we going? What is happening? Why is there all this fog everywhere? I can only go this way, it seems. Adventures of Hobocop.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What the fuck is happening? What is this? I remember nothing. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die. That sounds about right.
You're
Hey,
not
Willie.
kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me,
You don't remember shit.
do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Oh no. This is getting all very serious. Too serious for me.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Can someone in chat who's more sober than me explain this game in a nutshell to, one Talix?
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life? Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left, while you just stood there with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
Fucking hell. I had one hand on the bottle and the other on my dick.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I sometimes have 20 or 30 people on my dick at once.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone, and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium. Everything. The Pale and the Isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I really could use a drink.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy. You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown? Who are you kidding? You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
Something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad. This dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
When he says Harry like that, I think Harry Potter. This has got to be a spoof on Harry.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Time to go to work in the shit factory. We're gonna go to work in the shit factory. Oh good, I'm fucking hungover again. I'm also wearing fingerless gloves. What's up, Big Lowen? Good going, buddy. Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating. Is that how it's gonna be now when I close my eyes? Oh god, what the hell was that? Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night. What the hell is going on with me? You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think. It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. Why is this happening? It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. My electrochemistry is telling me I just need more speed. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself. Wait. What is speed? I need to get more of it. Detecting is my life. Opt in. No, I can't take this. I'm not going to look forward. What do you guys think I should do? What's up, Miku? Cast the game. Do we ask what speed is? Do we agree to get more speed? Or do we argue that we don't need more speed? One, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. 1 is winning. 2 is tied with 1. 2 is ahead of 1. 1 is tied with 2. I'm going to go with 1 because I think we can answer 2 or 3 afterward. Let's ask. Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up off this floor? You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago with me. To wake up exactly 7:30 every morning until the day you die. Don't be silly, there was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple. Alright, what do we do? Are we opting in for a speed, or are we opting out of speed? Two is winning. 2 is winning. Alright, we're going with 2. Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days, basically a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks, maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You'll be fired. Who am I kidding? Of course I want some speed. That's a lie. I could do without the speed. Half the town won't be dead. 1 or 2? Two. Wow, 2 again. I'm surprised people don't want me to be a drug addict. I'm shocked. Suit yourself, slow, sad shellman. See how you do without your spark. Well, apparently I am no longer going to be a speed addict, thanks to you guys. One for the American dream. Is cocaine part of the American dream? I must have missed that memo. Oh, we gotta talk to Kitsuragi.
Morning.
He gives you a quick nod. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. He points to the mess hall doors. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday? I completely forgot, he looks at his notes. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them, by the looks of it, loud and nasty, just like the manager said. He crosses something out. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it. Alright. One more thing before we do, he glances at the booth again. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them and continue with our business. Good, a power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder? They're in no hurry to leave, and they think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me. Katsuarage. Katsukuri. Yeah, let's talk to the manager. Let's see what he has to say.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight. I don't have the money yet because I'm a fucking loser and I need to go bum some money like a bum.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
And there's no public phones nearby.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, man.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine. I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up. Howdy, Lena. What's kicking? Good day, ma'am. Everything all right? Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you. You seem busy. I'll come back later. Let's ask her if everything is all right.
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Wait, why do you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who is house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to be back on Monday night, but they're still missing and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel. That's just it. This isn't like him at all.
Uh-oh.
He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Shit's getting more and more complicated by the minute.
But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window toward the bay. More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting. What is this expedition your husband is on? So your husband is some kind of scientist. Tell me more about Morel. Looks, character, your relationship. Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday, she sighs. What could be keeping them? The waterlock. That was broken. Could this be it? The waterlock on the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there. Oh my! What happened to the waterlock? Probably just some technical problem. Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. She turns to Kim. To you both. You've spared me another sleepless night. You're welcome, ma'am. She turns back to you. I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye for my husband. This will surely lead to a cryptozoology mystery with an extremely rare insect. Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder mystery. And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know what the waterlock's been repaired. And it's cold out there. Oh yes, such a dear. Thank you, sweetie. My god, I have all this unfinished shit from Monday. Can I lick the bar for more beer? We're gonna find out. Or rum. It's all about the money. Alright, let's go talk to these dudes. Duderinos.
Over here.
That's a girl?
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
There is no, like, traditional combat, no. At least I haven't run into any yet. But why is all the run gone? Gone, Jack Sparrow Snow. Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice. You're the gardener! You lied to me! You're not the gardener! I just wanted to know more about the place before I check it out. That's normal.
No, I'm not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dockworkers Union.
She crosses her arms.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy. You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
She points to the man on her right.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong-arming, nothing of
Thanks,
this.
Grish.
The district of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
What is your role in all this? What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? What are you going to do to me? And why are you so aggressive? Do you think we can hit on her? Let's see if we can. Yes, you can get violent in conversations, but it's not resolved in like a traditional CRPG combat sense. Aggressive! You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers. Humph. So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers. Listen, you moth-laden lackeys. You're a mob enforcing the unlawful privatization of Rivicol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards. Fuck yeah, the tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer. That's right, fuck yeah. So ask what you came to, or get back to your commanders. The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. Weird, because I'm a communist. I like that. Good start. Let's take a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? That's the communist in me speaking. What do you guys think I should say? I'm going to sit here and drink my beer. Four, 2, 5, 4, 4, 4. All right, we're going 4. Look, a comedian. Your expression stiffens. Do your job, ask your questions, and then get out of Martinez. Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop would be a socialist revolutionary. Funny. What's your role in all this? What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? Let's ask that. What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority in Martinez. You are no one. I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it. We have to say, what are you going to do to me? It's not Colonel Sanders' dating game, but it's close. We have to ask her what you're going to do to me, right? We have to ask 3. I'm selecting 3. Let's do it. The lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach. What are we going to do to you? She starts laughing in cold laughter devoid of joy. In cold laughter devoid of joy. You were specifically asked not to say that, and then you said it anyway, you junior delinquent. But you still did. The union isn't going to do anything to you. It's not a crime syndicate, it's a labor organization. A gruff humph from the table. Goddamn right it is. If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people, she shakes her head. But we digress. What is your role in all this? Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor, she crosses her arm. Do you have hearing problems? Alright, we're gonna talk to Titus. Titus! I'm gonna save it, because we're about to get fucking clocked in the face. I can feel it. I have a sixth sense about these things.
This is where you say your bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can. Oh, this is my type of guy already. He's got a trucker hat on even. And a vest.
Detective?
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Okay. Don't say anything yet. First, we need to talk about your attitude. We need to talk about the man hanged out back. Is attitude more important than the man hanged out back? Or should we say nothing? What do you guys think? Cast your votes now. Call 555 drunk cast now. 2 2 2 2 3 3 2 2 2. All right, 2.
Wow. The RCM sent us some big dick cops.
Big dick cops, that's right. The RCM did send its big dick cops, you Titus Hardy.
Real big dick cops. Look at them, reckless, swinging in the wind.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, look at the big dick on that cop. Can't tell a dick that big what to do.
I don't know how much more big dick conversation there's gonna be,
Must be something in the water in Jamrock.
he says thoughtfully.
Yeah, gave them real nice big dicks.
Yeah. Anyways,
He wraps it up.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
They have a big dick fixation. Yeah, what did you join into is right. These guys are so macho they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them. Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match. Let's scan the room. Starting from the right, boot size 44, blonde man in his 30s, overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right, standard working boot size 45 or 46, eldest in the room, probably mid-50s, smoker, quiet. Across at the other table, hobnailed working boot size 43, gang tattoos, Mesk or Samarizian in his late 30s, early 40s. And then standard working boot, steel reinforced toe size 46, the big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corners, standard working boot, steel reinforced toe size 44. 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that plectrum? And the little guy. A size 41 with a light step. Not a child after all. An older man with a rat face, mean water eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing, big guy, boot size 46, deep marks, probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy. One of them is missing, the odd soul. Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything, hit them with questions. Where's the 8th, Hardy? The fuck is with you, fella? Titus is staring at you with his head tilted. The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it? I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy? I'm going to take off now. What do you guys think? We are actually pretty good at detectiving. 3, 3, 2, 3, 3. All right. I definitely am enjoying it. What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here. He sizes you up. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring, he shakes his head. Actually, boss, we've been talking, and we think she could maybe... This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. Shut the fuck up, Glenn, he roars. I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop? So let me get this straight. There's an 8th Hardie boy, it's a she, and you don't like us talking about her. That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardie boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And he points to Kim. You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you. Good, we're all watching each other, Lieutenant Justice Spectacles. Officer, your question. There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardie sooner or later. Let's ask him about the man hanged in the backyard. So you're not just here to swing your big dick? You're here for the pretty boy. A real looker, that one. He shakes his head. Stinks like shit, too. They couldn't get him down, boss. He's still up there, stinking up the place. The small guy smirks. Funny, the lieutenant says without a smile, but my partner and I have serious matters to discuss with you. Why are your boot prints all over the scene? You mean these boots? He raises his worker boot size 46 steel reinforced toe. Yes. We all got a pair, he squints. We wore them that night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck. Yeah, we did this. He looks you dead in the eye. Together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why our prints are all over the scene. Wow, he just confessed to murder. Aha! So you confessed to murder. Goddamn right I... No, the woman interjects. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened, so they don't waste any more of your time. All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic. Shit. You murdered him just like that. No remorse. Who called the shots that night? When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him? How did you kill him? Why don't I just arrest you? Step closer to Titus. We all got a pair of big dicks. What do we ask him? Why did you kill him? Who called the shots? What do you think? Should we try and arrest Titus? Titus? Should we try and arrest Titus? Fuck, my beer's almost gone. 66246. One more 6 and we're gonna try and arrest him. There it is. Yeah, lawman. He takes a step closer as well, fixing his ball cap. Why don't you? It's almost an anthropological sight watching him try to assert dominance over you. Not in the arresting mood. His mean little eyes come alive with hatred. By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed and they outnumber us. The lieutenant tries to establish eye contact with you. You confess to the murder. I'm taking you in. Step even closer. Easy now. Let's just talk. Back off. Deftone subscribes. About time, you fuck. You fuck. What do we do? About to pull out our gat. We're going all in. We're going all in. We're fucking doing it. You know we're gonna die, right? You all know we're gonna fucking die. Alright, you know we're gonna die. Here we go. Look, coppers. Titus opens his vest, revealing a holstered firearm. I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us and 2 of you. You gotta wait for that prime to expire on those now completely redundant streamers. Well, if anything, I'm not completely redundant. The bore's the size of your eyes. I can almost see the stars. You're under arrest. Grab his wrist. The little guy was right. I'm not in the arresting mood. All in. We're going all in, aren't we? We're so fucking dead. You realize that shit, right? We're done. We are deadzers. Leroy Jenkins, that shit. Yeah. Alright, here we go. We're doing it. The last thing you hear is the little murmur. Not a blast. Not an echo. No one screams. It's impossible to say where it comes from. More dead cops. Sad news, the District of Martinez says the bodies of 2 police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation but caught in the dock workers' strike and were gunned down under unclear circumstances. Such needless loss of life is truly tragic, a local union leader Everett Clare commented, and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around uncontrolled and try to wiggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods. Thanks, you fucks. I gotta get a beer. Okay, I'm guessing we have to do that conversation again since you fucks got me murdered. Alright, let's try this again.
This is where you say your bit.
Detective?
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something?
Oh god, I
Boss
selected
man's
one
talking
thing
to you.
different.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
The little guy looked at his mates in disbelief.
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We are looking for Titus Hardy.
Wow.
Real big deal. Yeah, look, it must be something in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
I'm just scrolling through what we did before. Okay, they confessed. So, we're back. What's up, Fex? This is about my 7th beer or so. Oh, I got a skill point. I did. I don't want to forget that. What the fuck? I haven't even... There we go. Now I can become a true communist. New communist. I'll ask, why did you kill him? Why? He hisses through his teeth. Because he was a worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out of line in my town. So he was a mercenary, that's it? And he stepped out of line, he repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice. Kind of mercenary. The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Lee Schmin and Seminine written all over him. Ex-Orange Special Forces. A live grenade, the man spreads his arms right here in our bar. This one has a special gripe with him coming here. I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara. How do you know he was Special Forces? Because one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Orange, goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all. That's what he said. The voice is way too loud compared to the game sounds. Alright. Let me turn down the voice. Let me know if that's better. Really? Yeah, really. He had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Orange Paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone. He couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did it. Right there. He points at the stage like some kind of animal. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code. That's what I was thinking. Okay, besides crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong? Wrong, he roars. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning. He wipes spittle from his mouth. From rape to harassment to threats of violence, why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice. To kill us all if we didn't open the gates, if we didn't let the scabs in. If we don't bend over, he cracks his knuckles, and that was before he started coming in here. Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night, drinking, grabbing girls, grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage. He grabbed someone. The lieutenant is trying to make sense of the flood of information. Yeah, the girl's on the mic, a beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her leg, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle, doesn't even fall down, and shakes his head in disbelief. Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said? This is getting fucking dark. Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything could happen. Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening? He repeats this like a parrot. Seems like they don't want to talk about the rape, Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it. Right, but who did the rape then? This is a very serious allegation. No, there's a moment of silence. We're not getting a name. That's a Martinez matter, and I'm not discussing with you clowns. Shit. You want me to show you my cat, Fex? Who called the shots? Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardie boy without arresting all Hardie boys. A shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all? A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation. That's for the courts in Le Jardin to decide, not for the officer making an arrest, which we all know you won't be. She sounds almost helpful. What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report. No, the lieutenant says calmly. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night. When did this hanging incident occur? You don't have to keep answering his questions, the fixer turns to remind Titus. I know, Lizzie, relax. He takes a sip. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week. How long had you known the victim? Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole. Yeah, we don't do you think... Yeah, who do you think we are? Quiet, Titus gives Glenn a stern look. He came around about 3 weeks ago when the Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy? By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for Wild Pines? The lieutenant pretends to check his notes. The same company you're striking against? No, he stresses, I mean the Pines cow, the stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough. That's interesting. All right. I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. The lieutenant closes his notebook. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it's a group responsibility. We're going to look into this. Good luck with that. He grabs another beer. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is going to hear from us. A real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating. Rent-a-cop, so that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equal. Establish authority. 58%. Should we establish authority? Should we try? We're going to try for it, aren't we? Here we go. We're going to try to establish authority. As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? Where have I seen this before? I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. Okay. You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with almost exclusively men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time. I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. Huh? You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand. He leans in. You got a problem with beer now? Not quite there yet. Push on. No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit. Just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job, like you. Oh my god. I don't know which one of these responses is better. I don't know what we fucking stumbled into here, but I feel like these are amazing. 1 3 3 1 1 2 2 3 1 3. What else we got? 2. All right, we done? I think 3 is winning by 1 right now. 1 tied it. Okay, next 3 are 1 wins. What do we got? There it is, 3. We're doing 3. I have a beer problem, not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job, like you. Speak for yourself, buddy, he puts the beer down. I've been running this outfit for 10 years. You just should have seen Martinez before we started. It was like Jamrock now. They didn't see shit, man, he turns to you. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s. Congratulations on the graffito removal, he turns to Titus. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim. Oh my god. I don't remember Monica's titties in a conversation. So what? What do you want from me? Who took care of that fuck? He picks the beer back up. We took care of that fuck. Don't let him drink that. One more push, quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already. It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. Which one do we pick? One. Okay, we're going 1. Titus. He looks at her. She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms. You want to help her, cop? Fine. I'm going to let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, Titus taps his chin with his fist. A freight train of pain, buddy. The lieutenant takes out his notes. What is her name? Kluzjan Amandu. She's staying here at the Whirling Inn Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit. Blonde. Titus adjusts his cap. That's Amando with an OU. This is the first girl in the game that we hit on and rejected us. Who we said we want to have fuck with. Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs. That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you wanna... Oh, it's her. It's definitely her. It's Miss Orange Disco Dancer. Oh my god. This is amazing. Oh my god, this is fucking priceless. Ah. Klaus J. Yeah, blonde, tall, 2 rooms up from yours. He nods upstairs. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing. Miss Orange Disco Dancer. We only have a 3% of this. There's no way this is happening. Sure, why not? You've probably seen her around. He nods upstairs. Okay, well, this is all we can do now. A 3% chance to keep our composure. You inexplicably add cool after the victim's last name with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly. I don't understand what's so cool here. Nothing. He gives you a sideways glance. We just have a few more questions and then we'll be on our way. It sounds like you're having a heart attack. Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad. Please relax. Whatever you do, do not tell him you know her. That would sound off. So what was her relationship with the mercenary? So, the rape. When was that? So, scratch your head. What is your relationship with her? I think I laugh nervously. I think I know her. Thank you, we'll talk to her. Conclude. Oh my god, this couldn't be going more amazing if I thought. Alright. I think I know her. You don't know her. You're wrong. I do. You're right. I don't. Say nothing. Oh my god, this is amazing. We're going with 1, aren't we, you fucks? Yep. You're wrong, I do! Not the way I do! Okay, this turned out better than expected. Okay. So what's your relationship with the mercenary? Certain the rape. When was that? What is your relationship with her? Should we ask that? Dodged a fucking bullet there. I can't believe the very first NPC I talked to in the game that I hit on and got rejected turns out to be a rape victim. That's amazing. We're going with 3, right? 3? By the way, I am kind of shocked we're not banned from Twitch already. I know her, he looks around, and an uncommon silence fills the room. How well do you know her? Well, enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months. He crossed his arms. So she's not from around here. I see. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Another question. Let's just say she's not from around here. You mean Revicol? Nah, our Miss Orange Disco Dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort, been staying here over the winter. Don't you give her any more trouble, the fat guy bursts out. The fat guy blurts out. She's just had some bad luck, that's all. His name is Fat Angus. Shut up, Angie. He slaps his forehead. She doesn't need your help. Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. You said you partied. Cool, that's cool. But what did you mean? What do we pick? Fat fucking Angus. We're going with 4, right? 4? Yeah. We're going with 4. It's 4. What do you think I meant? Was it sex? Drugs? Did you karaoke? Laugh nervously. Sex, drugs, and karaoke, right? It's 4. It's 4. Yes, yes, and no. He looks you straight in the eye. Got something to say about it? So you're saying the two of you were close? No, we just fucked, that's all, he states matter-of-factly. I'm not going to give you any details if that's what you're after, so put your dick away. Oh my god. He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're going to get for now. Let's ask him about the rape. He did it before we killed him. He's not going to do it again, he crushes his half-empty beer can. So what does it matter? It would help if we establish a timeline. Alright, 2 weeks maybe, I don't know. I need another beer, he turns to Glenn. Okay, well... He points his beer can at you. Remember what I said. Freight train of pain. Okay. Alright. Hey, Toxic, what's up? This game is not that long. I mean, I've only played it like, what, 2 streams? So we're talking like 8 hours. Alright, let's see if we can go talk to the rape victim that I hit on. This is going to be awkward. You feel whoever made this game is very sexually frustrated? Well, it was made by French people, so that makes sense. Who is it? A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door. Oh, Kim does want to chat, doesn't he? Oh, no, he doesn't. Did I miss it? This is the police. Can we come in? Come on up. The door's open. All right, let's talk to Kim.
Officer, what was that?
What was that? It was nothing. You mean the sweating and fidgeting when he mentioned her name. Yes. And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye? Yes. It was nothing. It's nothing. You were coming apart at the seams. He looks at you in the eye. Do you know the assault victim? Yes. Is there something I should know before we talk to her? Whatever you do, don't say the first thing. I didn't rape her. I met her in the hallway after I woke up. She knows I didn't remember being a cop. I tried to hit on her. That's it. What do you guys think? We got a few ones, a couple of fours, some more ones. One's winning. It's between 1 and 4. Oh my god, it's like tied between 1 and 4. 1 and 4. I need like a coin flipping thing. I think we're gonna go with 1. We're going with 1. I didn't rape her. What you're saying is, he says in a low calm voice, you raped her. Just imagine him saying in a low calm voice, you raped her. You raped her. Ice is forming on the inside of your chest cavity. Cold sweat trickles down your neck. No. Then don't ever say that again. There's a pause. Alright, we'll do 4 now. I hit on her. Understood. He's stone-faced. It went pretty okay, I guess. Better not to add anything to that. She said I'm going to have to interrogate her later, and it's going to suck for me. It's got to be 3, right? Yeah. It is, he nods. This would have been good to know before. It should have. Anything else? She knows I didn't remember being a cop. Okay, he nods. That's manageable. We'll be all right, officer. This is nothing. You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right. You know this is going to be a shit show, right? Is it, though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Try not to mess it up. Oh my god, I'm saving. This is gonna be a fucking absolute nightmare. I have to interview a rape victim after I hit on her. And I'm an alcoholic, feminist, communist, racial supremacist, volumetric shit compressor, hobo cop. Dude, season 5, Peaky Blinders, I want to watch that. Although season 4 was kind of not the best season. Piles of dirty clothes, a woman's. Hotel bill calculations, looks like she had an extended stay. In the yard below, a corpse hangs from the pine tree. The medicine cabinet is full of wares, sheets of pills haphazardly stacked one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. Let's look at the toothbrush. It's been used quite a lot. That's fucking helpful. Thank you, game. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet, and pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners. There's quite a collection here. Anything of note, he asks. Search the bottles. Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol. Histoparidol. Something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. It reads, Nacra. What's Nacra? An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses. Okay. Among some foreign, probably Mesian and Gottwaldian marked red blister packs you find, what do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. Because we're drug addicts, we have a 72% chance to identify something interesting. Rick, do you have more Disco Elysium keys? Oh my god, Rick has more Disco Elysium keys. Rick, Rick just shows up on stream with Disco Elysium keys. He's like, I have Disco Elysium keys. He's, okay, if you can picture Rick, we're gonna get this made up in art. Rick is like a fucking dragon sleeping on the top of Steam keys. That's Rick. He just has a pile of Steam keys at all times. All right, let's see if we can identify it. A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it in sunny, happy letters. Sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby! That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding the little plastic container. What's so exciting about this orange bottle? Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Preptide. Take it in secret. Just take it in plain sight, close the cabinet. Are we druggies or not? Okay, Rick. Rick is the smog of Steam keys. Exactly. 3, 4, 5, 4. 2, 2. All right, we're going with 2. Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine, prescription speed. Speed, you don't say. We were just fighting speed earlier. The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy, baby! My system is saying we need to steal this shit. We can ask. What's so exciting? It's speed, man! Just what are you looking for? They're calling it dextroamphetamine, dextroamphetamine, and talk about psychological disorders, but what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed. Oh, holy shit! Wow, how many fucking subs was that? That was a fuck ton of subs. Hang on, I'm scrolling up. 100 subs? Holy shit, sir. Holy fuck? Are you on dextroamphetamine? Are you that's amazing, sir. Thank you so much. Holy shit. What the hell? Nuke Darker. Nuke Darker, say something. We need to hear from Nuke Darker. There he is. There's Nuke Darker. He just smiles. He's just like, I got this. What the hell, Nuke Darker? That's amazing. I gotta drink more. That's just unfucking believable. We're gonna take a minute here. We're gonna have to fucking pause. 100 fucking subs? Are you fucking kidding me? Keep going. You want me to keep? You don't want me to pause? You don't want me to pause? You want me to keep going, or should we pause? Because fucking hell, that was insane. You insane fuck. Holy shit, sir. That is crazy. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. 100 subs? That's happened like never. All right, Nuke Darker, what do we do? It's up to you, sir. Do we try and 8% chance stealing this shit, or we just take it in public? You get a sub, you get a sub, everyone gets a sub. Nuke Darker just gifted 100 fucking subs. That's what you missed, Rick. 100 fucking subs. I'm not even sober enough for this. 3. All right, we're going 3. We're going to try and take it in secret. 8% chance. We fucking failed. You dropped it. Smack dab in the middle of the floor. There it is. Orange as a midsummer's evening sun. Or the lieutenant's bomber jacket. Wow, that's unbelievably orange. Anyone can see that. It's practically effervescent. Pick it up. Pick it up, but secretly. All right. As soon as we get done with this scene, I gotta do something real quick. We have a new giveaway, it seems. Let's try and pick it up secretly. I feel like that's where, you know, Nuke Darker was going with this shit. The lieutenant tries to keep his eyes on the door, but the peptide bottle sounds like a rattlesnake. It's basically a percussion instrument that you're stuffing into your pocket. Yeah, I saw it. Hang on just a sec, Rick. Hang on. We will promote it in just 1 second. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? You got it. Here comes the afterburner. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now. I don't know if we got it or not. Okay, I need 1 sec, guys. 1 sec. I gotta change... Rick, how long is this giveaway going? How long is the giveaway going? I do need another beer. Yeah, Nuke just gifted like 100 fucking subs, so thank Nuke Darker. He was all over that shit. Yeah, I will. I will keep going. Hang on just a second. We're gonna give away some disco codes, so I need to set it up. Just give me 1 second, all right? Just 1 fucking second. Yeah, I'm fapping right now. Thanks, Lynn. Okay. Giveaway command, go. Hit the giveaway command now if you want to win a copy of Disco Elysium. Hit the giveaway command now if you want to win a copy of Disco Elysium. And I'm going to get another beer. Click that link, baby. Click that link. Go sign up there. Okay, I'm back with a beer. So make sure you go to that link and sign up if you want a chance to win Disco Elysium. Holy shit, my beer's a slushy. It's that cold. So, did I get the drugs? That's the real important question. All right, so we are, just to give you a quick recap, if you missed any of the early episodes, the very first NPC we talked to into the game was a woman. We asked her if she wanted to have sex with us directly. She rejected us. And apparently she is a rape victim that we now have to interview as part of a murder case after we got rejected from hitting on her. So this is going to be really fucking awkward. All right, here she is. This is going to be fun.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. Oh, thank you for the sub, the Mind Screwer. Also, Nuke Darker, you are the shit. Below, her silvery jumpsuit and athletic young body, built, long, and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here. Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Proceed politely. No time for pleasantries. We have questions for you. Proceed in a rush. What do we do? Hey, Ralph. Ralph, we're interviewing the woman we hit on stream 1. That's where we are. Also, we have a giveaway for some Elysium, Disco Elysium keys. If you want to try and win a copy and play very soon. 2.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell is opened in there.
It has. Disco Infernum. Hell, you know not which of you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell. To another place, a third place, much different from our world. No, I just trashed the place. I have a beer slushy right now. Five, 3, 5, 2. One. There's a bunch of 5s. Read VIP chat. All right, I'm on it. I'm on it, Lynn. Reddit, Lynn. All right, it's between 5 and 3. No, between 5 and... Well, it's 5. Let's do 5. No, I just trashed the place.
know. That's probably also why the cleaning lady quit.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the world's most lamentable cop.
Dude, her voice is just... It's amazing. Do not go along with this. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. Those days are behind me. I'm here to ask questions. If you guys remember, after I hit on her and got rejected hard, I said, I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm sorry. We're picking one, aren't we? Yeah, we're picking one. Of course we are.
It's okay. It's absolutely okay to be that. What is this about, officers?
Hey, Dia, what's up?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man who was hanged. The people responsible have asked us to talk to you.
I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette. Ugh, menthol. Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you've been through something difficult. What is your name, miss, for the record? Nice room you've got here. They tell us you've been through something difficult. I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Let's return to this later, miss. OMG. You know where this is going. By the way, guys, if you want to pick up Disco Elysium, Rick has posted the link in the chat. This game comes out on October 15th. It's gonna be amazing. If you haven't seen anything, it's literally a breath of fresh air in the gaming industry. 4. Of course it's 4. It's 4. Yes, you're just one room away. She pours herself more coffee. Very personal. This is gonna get really awkward. Good. Yes, this means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out. Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did just before I lost my memory. That is all. Just wanted to establish that. It is. Let's ask her about the memory. Achievement, baddest of the bad cops. You do not need to know that, Lieutenant taps on his notebook. What you need is to ask normal police questions like, he waits for you to finish the sentence. Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here. What is your name, miss, for the record? Nice room you've got there. They tell us you've been through something difficult. Let's return later, miss. Oh my god, this game is hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. One, 3, 1, 1. 1. We're going 1. Classe J Amandu. And where are you from? How old are you? What do you miss? What do you do, miss? What is your specialization? Could we take a look at your passport? Thank you. That's it for the record. Let's ask her what she does. Something stupid. What's that? Orange lit. What the fuck is that? Orange literature. It's what I studied at the university. She raises both eyebrows. What is Orange literature about? Fear of failure, fear of death. How it sucks to be Orange. All national literatures are only the name of the nation changes. What about Revicolian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss the matter. Let's ask. No, she seems glad that you asked. Revicolian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revical is. It's about how you have to save the world. I have no intention of doing that. I do feel the urge to save the world, yes. I guess that's why I'm on the case. The world is unimportant. I want to hear about you. What do you guys think? Two, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. 3 is ahead by 1. 3. All right. One more 3 and we're going 3. Strange. Usually the Revicolian hero does not save the woman. She breathes in the menthol-flavored fume, savoring it. Then breathes out, it's a frivolous pursuit. He saves all of mankind instead. She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault, but of course what seems should not be your priority. And where are you from? How old are you? Orange say lit? What do you do with it? Could we take a look at your passport, please? Thank you. That's it for the record. Let's ask her how old she is. I'm 28. She takes a drag. Where are you from? Vredefort, Republic of Orange. Nothing, I do nothing. How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money. Cool, she looks at the black note in your hand. I've made more money by just being than I have with Orange Say Lit. Being what? Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Orange 37, she smiles. It's the world's most tired smile. Could we take a look at your passport? I'm afraid you can't, officer. Why is that? Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets. Thank you for your candor. Why? They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep your travel documents away from your person when west of the river. How do I know you've told us your real name? If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Klaus J. Amando. It's a weird name. Okay, then. Okie dokie, she pours herself another coffee. That's it. The record's so official. Should we ask her, say they tell us you've been through something difficult? Let's do it. Here we go. Something difficult. She raises her eyebrows. I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? Were you sexually assaulted, miss? Have you been raped? Forget about it. I don't want to talk about this shit. I mean, it's not every day you ask someone just, have you been raped? All right, 1. We're going 1. Were you sexually assaulted, miss? By sexually assaulted, you mean raped? She takes a quick drag, unperturbed. Yes. It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it? She sounds positively buoyant. Vivacious, totally unbothered. And what does that mean? Were you... Yeah, she draws the word out. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more. She searches for the word and shrugs. Rapeable. Oh, fuck. By they, she means the Hardie boys. Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted? Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe, It was clear the latter would be spicier. Titus asked you to spice things up for us. Are you sure you weren't raped? What did happen between you and the victim? What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age. What did they hang him for, if not rape? How do the Hardy boys know you? Thank you for telling all of this, ma'am. Miss. I really want to ask her too. I just want to be like, are you sure you weren't raped? Are you sure? 3, 1, 3, 4. 1, 3. All right, we're going with 3. Oh, 2's making a comeback. 2's tied. 2, we're going with it. Are you sure you weren't raped? I'm 89% sure. So you're not entirely sure. Does that mean you're 11% not sure? Got it. 89% is good enough. Moving on. I don't even. This is like a Dumb and Dumber moment right here. You know how it is. I honestly don't. I don't know how it is. Do you? Do I? Actually, I don't. How is it then? How is it then? Let's ask. She flicks a bit of ash away. Maybe you don't know. The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off. In conclusion, officer, I'm going to go with mild to medium, not raped here. Oh my god. Okay then, no one deserves to be raped. Sexual assault is a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you. It sounds like something happened, and you don't want to acknowledge it. Lieutenant, I do not know what to say about this. We're going with Blassie Ford, number 4. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted, she tilts her head. Would I be as flippant if I had been? Okay. Titus asked you to spice things up for us. What did happen between you and the victim? What can you tell me about him? What did they hang him for, if not rape? How did the Hardy boys know you? We should probably ask what happened between her and the victim, right? Like 3? 3 seems... 1 or 3? Yeah, 1 and 3. We're going with 3. We partied. Wait. Partied? Where have I heard that before? You mean like a birthday party? What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. The kind I do? I don't get it. What do you mean partied? Also, Disco Elysium giveaway running right now. Sign up for a chance to win 1 of 3 copies of Disco Elysium and start playing right now. Three. With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. No one parties harder than me. Harder than this? Keep pointing at your face. I didn't know it was physically possible. This is amazing. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's not helpful. 2, 1. That's not helpful. 2, 1, 2, 1. That's not helpful. We are exactly split on the fucking result. 1, 1, 2, 3. There's no 3, Lynn. Fuck off. 2. We're exactly split again. I need like 3 1s or 3 2s. Okay, we're going 2. Oh, it is. She takes a long drag. You're still alive. Oh, fucking zing. That's amazing. What did you do when you partied? Of course you'd ask that, Kim. We drank, sir. She takes a sip of her coffee. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. What else? Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. You were lovers. I guess you could say that, yes, a bit. Lovers is such an emotional word, but there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be. How did you two meet? The lieutenant's voice is quiet and calm. Downstairs, she taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar. She appears aloof, but the scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing, she misses him. When was this? A month ago, something like that. It must be hard for you. Let's do this one. Oh yes, she says bitterly, I have multiple viewpoints, from the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams. A bitter cringe, it hurts. You look to the lieutenant. You called us the RCM. Yes, she called in the murder. She's the one who called it in. Jackpot! The call reporting the hangings, that was you. I made it, she nods, and I would appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone. In Martinet, they call it snitching. Reporting crimes is confidential, Revocall, miss. If it's snitching, then why do it? Because I couldn't handle it anymore, she takes a drag, her voice thick with disgust. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him. The voice was disguised. He asked, clearly wishing to distract her from the image. Did you? I didn't exactly disguise it, I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a bit. Nicked it how? With nail clippers, I diverted some radio fuzz into the cold wire. So that's why the phone is out of order. She tampered with the whirling landline. And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs. Did I? She looks into her coffee. Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing. Jigsaw's falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. Why go through all the trouble? I don't know, sir. I was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires. Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do. I didn't want to, sir. And he's still hanging there. She looks away. We will move the body to the morgue today, miss. Don't worry. I think we need to ask how they know each other. Pretty much, she cradles her coffee cup in both hands, warming them. I'm sorry, I can't do it. She puffs on her cigarette. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him like he is now. I can't talk about it. His, I don't know, hair. Another puff, more nervously. I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later. How do the Hardie boys know you? They're frequent guests downstairs. She looks at the floor. It's tarred. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. And how did you meet? Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. Did you party? A little, yeah. Like you partied with the deceased? No, not as hard. I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardie boys? I have. Which one? Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously, but as I said, it's been a long winter. Could that have been the part of reason they hanged him? Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him? Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy. I hope not. A pause. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about the kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know, but that's probably where they got the rape idea. What do you mean? Men like that. I don't know. Another pause. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they like to do to me. Okay. Why did they hang him for, if not rape? He had something to do with the strike. One has been rolling since I got here. Rotten timing, she thinks. But you probably know all about it. And his role in this strike was what? I think he was a security detail. He was ex-military, Worked for Wild Pines and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean, but I understood it was dangerous. And they lynched him for it. She nods. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid. We should head back downstairs, officer. The lieutenant looks at her. We may have things to discuss. As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put a finger on, a suspicion. I had something else before we go, a little thing. Oh, we're so doing this. She nods. Silvery cigarette fume disappears into her mouth. Nice room you've got here. Yeah, it's pretty. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs. Thank you. I put a lot of time and effort into it, she says without a discernible irony. Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Rebecca, but you should still reprimand her. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool. It was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard? With money, sir. She takes a drag. It's not exactly the anti-star-sized caboodle I intended for it to be one day, but it's getting there. You seem to have, among other things, Preptide. Oh yes, one of my favorites. It cures many ailments. Like what? Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours, she thinks. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically. Cool, I took some for personal use. Huh, she looks at the drugs in your hand. Motherfucker took my Preptide. Looks like you owe me one, officer. I'm talking serious corruption here. This does not amount to actual corruption. I can easily log it under confiscation. Tsk, she says herself with a smile. Robbed by a common highwayman. It's hard to tell if she means it in earnest or as a joke. Oh god, we have a looker in the eye. I don't know what looker in the eye is going to do. We have a looker in the eye option. %. I think he might actually be trying to hit on her again. A 17% chance. There's no way we're passing this. There's no way we're passing it. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Oh god, I can't watch. I can't watch. She looks back. Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearrange into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. We will see you through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You were advised there are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs just below the silver jumpsuit. What is happening? Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. You are not a fool. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting. Am I being beguiled? She presses her elbows against her wrists and slowly turns her head. Avert your eyes. The strange moment ends. It was brief. No longer than 2.2 seconds. Well, we failed again. We failed it again. We didn't pass. We failed hard. Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know you're Copo type. Wait, there's a Copo type? Yes, guess what yours is? Cool cop, some kind of weapon cop, sorry cop, I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm sorry you had to monitor me. We're about to get a new trait. That's about what's about to happen. Sorry, cop. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. We're going. Okay. Yes. Sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on here. Okay. But what are the other Copo types? Won't the other Copo types be jealous? Capo type. Sorry. I'm sorry. Opt in. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Fucking. They should be sorry. Are we about to be a sad cop? We're opting into the sorry cop, you fucks. Oh my god. Of course you are! It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen. Rigorous self-critique. That's what we've gained. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent, a flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat o' nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Okay, well, I gotta slot that as soon as I level up, because that's definitely my life to a T. I can only equip so many at a time. This is a small, heavy door. There is no lock in sight. Push. It's barred from the inside. Where does it lead to? I don't know. It's not the first closed door we find in this building. There is also a mysterious blue kitchen door. Do you think it's important? I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and, he nods towards the young woman, a number of people connected to the case in or around the building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant. So maybe the door below is a mega investigation. No! Still a mini investigation. He pretends to make a note in his notebook. Kick the door, 3%. No, that's not happening. I can't open the fucking door. Oh, I gotta talk to Kim. What is it, Kim?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called...
You can't see the pauses until you
Half
have
their reasoning
mastered
just
it.
went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate? Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan. Say in a hushed voice, why did she tell us all of that? What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. She seems candid. You think so? A shadow runs across his face. Being candid is the best way to lie. The appearance of candor, with some facts thrown in, draws attention away from whatever one chooses to admit. She may be trying to control the pace of the investigation. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our inquiries will bring us back here soon enough. Okay. It seems like each character has like the first 5 to 6 interactions voiced, and then they stop. You guys want to see what all the possible perks are? Or traits, or whatever the fuck? So we are a inexplicable feminist agenda, communist, hobocop, something, a racial supremacist, and a volumetric shit compressor. There's also other things. Some kind of superstar, cop of the apocalypse, indirect modes of taxation, apricot chewing gum scented one, actual art degree, finger pistols, overproductive hormone glands, anti-object task force, date of birth generator, homosexual underground, hardcore aesthetic, finger on the eject button, wasteland of reality, bankruptcy sequence. Lots more to get. They should hire me to do the narrative. I would do it for free. I would. Let's go talk to the guys downstairs. Yeah, they should definitely voice everything. I am such a volumetric shit compressor. It's exactly what I am. How they knew, I have no idea. Let's save it, though, because I don't have that whole fucking combo again. Alright, let's see what we can do now that we have some more info.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Let's go over the rape victim again. Again? Seriously, man, he shakes his head. Fine, fire away. Oh. Clause J says she wasn't raped. Fuck. The big man's eyes and veins bulge. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted. Oh, we have a new... We're gonna unlock that, and we're gonna become self-loathing. You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No more than that, loyal Titus feels betrayed. For the record, she steps in forcefully. Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her. Oh, shut up and stay out of it, Liz, he turns his back to you. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea. She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down and she doesn't fucking trust you. Yes, she's crazy, you know, the rat-faced man says carefully. A crazy bitch, you know the type, she's fucked up. Rhetoric. This is a diversion. Stay on track. I did think that, yes, that she's a little crazy. Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth. Lawman, he says through clenched teeth. I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. Something breaks in him. He takes a step closer and says, I'm going to fucking... Titus Hardy! Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot. Success. Titus backs off, fist down. Everybody. Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood? When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in and break the tension, the second in command. Look, Copper, the tattooed man snaps his fingers to get your attention. We know the dead fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. He turns to Titus, who's still breathing heavily. What's the harm, right? Here, jerkwad. He slams an audio tape on the table. Listen to this shit and then come back and tell me the soldier of Apocalypse was an innocent man. This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to. Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me. So what's on the tape? Where did you get this tape? Where can I listen to this? That's enough for now. Can we karaoke this tape? That's what I really want to know. Can we karaoke it? Alright, we're going with 1. You don't care about evidence, his eyes twitched. The fuck are you a cop for then? Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth, they care about getting convictions. They're fucking keeping score on their bulletin boards. I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we've got nothing to talk about. There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind. Okay. What's on this tape? What's on it? We call it the Door Gunner Megamix. You'll know why once you listen to it. Now that is intriguing. You had me at Door Gunner. Where did you get the tape? You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that. Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer. We have machines, he nods. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff. Understood. You've listened in on their communications. He takes a little note. How long? Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons. Things got nice and quiet after that. I think I get the picture. Yeah, try not to whack off to it. Okay, alright. Where can I listen to this? I'm sure we can find a tape player, the lieutenant whispers. Where can I listen to this, he mocks you. Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius? Okay. Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker. His voice echoes like a thunder in the small room. I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem, he repeats calmly in the hushed voice. Don't forget your tape, lawman. He pushes a little tape towards you with a giant hand. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that, he says, adjusting his beckle. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday. The Great Door Gunner Megamix. You stare at the Great Door Gunner Megamix. If only you had a boombox, you'd be able to play Titus's tape. The tape feels ominous. We know where to get a boombox, but we need money. How do we get money for the boombox? Is there a tape player in our room? We should go look. That's a good point. Let's go try it. You want to shove the tape up your ass? That's a long ways to shove the tape. Reminder, guys, we are giving away 3 copies of Disco Elysium. So hit / giveaway and sign up for it if you want to try and win a copy of Disco Elysium. We gave away 3 others the other day. Seems like we're going to give more and more copies of Disco Elysium away. Just keeps happening for some reason. We haven't found our gun. We have a lead, but we haven't found it. Compact tape player is silent and still. Seems it has completely broken down. This would have been very helpful with a Megamix. He stares at the tape player, but it isn't anymore. Yes, any ideas? My Keenma only comes with a radio. Okay, well, we gotta go to the pawn shop then. The fucking pawn shop. It's broken. We have a broken tape player. We have like 100 unfinished quests. I am like the worst cop in the world. I've also been drinking and also drinking. Yeah, they didn't give the game out to a lot of people to stream early. I imagine that's why. The game doesn't come out for another 4 days. So that's, I imagine you'll see more people streaming it then. See ya, Dia.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I'm looking for something that plays a tape for police business. Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on shelf. Where do I buy shit? You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. He said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Radical Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind. He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you. I feel like there's something you're not telling me. He looks away. You weren't quite yourself, officer. What was I like? You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight and you need the money. When I said that, I don't normally buy firearms. You put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it. Wow, okay. Wait, how much did I sell the gun for? 15 real. The lieutenant looks from you to Roy and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes the tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most wow. There's pity there, too, in case you didn't notice. I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about this any further. I'd like to sell my clothes. Okay, let's see if we can buy the boombox. Where is it? It's up there. There it is. Oh, we are now officially a communist. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect that Krasmazov fucked him over personally with a socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him very, very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world. Left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP. Visual calculus. Authority -1. So now I get bonus XP from left-wing dialogue options. I need 12 real for the boombox. Fucking hell. A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real. Just don't ask him for the smallest amount. You'll insult him. The others will work. Let's make it 8 real. Actually, yes, let's. 8 is an even better number than 12. Even more internal balance. He observes the light on the wall and adds better integrity, too. I don't have 8. Fucking hell. I need to buy that boombox. I gotta buy it. Yo, what's up, gaming shelf? Yeah, I gotta Hobocop it. I gotta return bottles and cans and just clap your hands and just clap your hands. That's where it's at. Like a mega secret spy. Very secret, the man nods eagerly. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents. No, the lieutenant removes the glasses from your face, setting you free again. You're definitely not buying those. Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like those sunglasses. You're right, I'm too sensible for those. You can get sunglasses. Rummage through the box. These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap cerise plastic, the kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for show. If anything, those lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils, a UV magnifier. These are all first-rate sunglasses, the man declares. Premium design, superb material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work. I can try and find something interesting for 58%. Let's try it. Oh, I see. A pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says, Sub-Insulindic Rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone. Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture. For the first time, the street vendor's voice trails off as he watches you inspect the glasses. This is how a sea monster sees the world. You become a sea monster. Hairy, giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue. Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep. What the fuck? Wow, officer, you look so cool. The street vendor has picked up his pace again as if to observe the world through a deep sea tinted lens. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste, but you found them. Kim, what about these? The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him. You look like a musician, he declares, eyes still squinted behind his own glasses, like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want. Okay, well, I have no money right now. Pile of clothes. There are clothes inside, cheap secondhand clothes smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy, that sounds off. Save the economy, what are you talking about? Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things, buy eco. Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there not getting bought. Got to keep the flow of goods moving. You're right. We've got to save mother economy. But I don't have children, I think. It's just nature. Powerful economics expand, weak economics go extinct. This economy is really just a distraction from the cultural issue, you know, immigrants and... Look, man, I just want to buy some clothes. So we have like communist, feminist, racial supremacist answers. What do you guys think? Fucking hell, I'm a bit drunk. I need another beer, but I am really fucking drunk right now. Alright, we're going with 4. And what? And genetic atrophy. Those socialists in academia, I don't know. Let's go with genetic atrophy. Oh, the street vendor pauses. Look, man, I'm not into politics like everyone. Check out the box. You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. Economical, but also trendy, the street vendor shouts. Look firsthand, buy secondhand, keep the economy moving. Find something worth salvaging from the pile of rags. No good. All you can come up with is some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around your waist. Touch them. They itch like hell. Like an itch pit in hell. Alright. We're not going to buy itchy pants. It's clear you like the hard stuff, brother. There's a John Wick game. I have not seen it. To what? Sounds like my stomach is growling. What is my lower intestine going on about? Alright. Lower intestine, the term is metabolic and circulatory system. Okay, but what's the hard stuff? Fascism, brother. What? What is fascism, though? Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment. I don't even know. Are we about to become a fascist, communist, feminist, racial supremacist, hobo? I don't even know. One or two? It's basically my asshole talking to me, yeah. Become the internet. 11111. Okay, is it... What is fascism, though? Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Rebecca's problems? Foreigners, financiers, leftists, academians, liberals. I thought you were my circulatory system. What are we voting for? This is amazing. Oh my god. 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 5. 5 and 4 tied. 2, 5. 5 is winning. 5 is winning. 4 is 1 behind. 5 is ahead by 2. Going once. Going twice. 4 is down by 1. Is it going to catch it? 4 tied. Next 4 or 5 wins. 4. Liberals. Yes, them, but also women. Oh, God. Women? Women. Men of woe. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Women need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That took a fucking bizarre turn. That is not where I saw that going. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important, but the main thing is that women need to know their place. But I'm a feminist. Am I having some kind of stomach seizure? Okay, stomach. I've made up my mind about fascism. Alright, we're going with 2. Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth. But I'm a feminist. Why am I getting this? Okay, stomach. I've made up my mind. I didn't click 2. Am I supposed to say, but I'm a feminist? Okay, but I'm a feminist. Feminist. No, it can't be. No, you. No one believes this. Did you know you could delete thoughts? Go to the THC screen and delete the feminism. Delete it. So now we have, why am I getting this? And okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism. Four. We're going with 4. Okay, why am I getting this? Because you said the hard things that others won't say. The good things. You've said them many times. Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else, like, traditionalism? Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism. 5 or 6. Put in your bets. That's a bunch of 5s. Alright, we're going 5. Okay, yes. Let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that. Alright, well, we're down to 6. You're going to keep your vows, right? Keep your vows, brother. I will keep my vows for the glory of Rebelcon Nation. Opt in. Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach. Are we gonna become a fascist? Which is essentially a sexist. Even though I'm a feminist. Or are we gonna not become a fascist? I don't think they know what fascism is. We're going with 2. 2 is winning by a landslide. Alright, we're going with 2. There is a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It's one of betrayal and disappointment. Well, you guys fucked it now. I was about to become a sexist, but that was called a fascist. Apparently, sexist and fascist are the same thing in this game. I gotta get another beer. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Damn, we could have become a sexist. You guys wouldn't let me, even though I'm a feminist. A feminist sexist. That seems like it wouldn't go well together. What is in this box? Fallen sneakers on a pedestal of speakers. You see two lowly defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land, a pair of fallen durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series.
I can see you have a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Speakers. These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable fallen ultras atop them. No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The man points to the footwear. The sneakers are the stars here. These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them. No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're just bad speakers. Lo-fi, socialist junk. That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself. No, officer, you're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale. Want the speakers? Well, if you want them, he pauses for a moment, calculating. But see, they are a pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you want to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for a little extra. 50 cents. Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers first. A pair of fallen ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Those sneakers, mister, the street vendor intones. Those sneakers are the latest fallen sneakers. Super rare, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real. Only that's madness. I don't have 50 real. Fuck off. I am in Asia, so it's late in the evening. I need to make some money. We need to find some bottles. Bottles and cans, and just clap your hands and just clap your hands. We need more bottles. Oh my god, I'm literally looking for a white tank top. Oh, this might look amazing on me, actually. Oh, that's for beating people with. That's why it's a wife beater. I see what they did there. I picked up a wife beater that's good at beating things. Yeah. I think I picked up all the bottles, though. I'm a bit worried because I need like another 46 cents. Oh, who's this person? You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one.
Yes, hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on your reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working? Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Do you need help of a policeman?
What with?
Maybe your husband is missing. Watch her browse. Let's just watch her browse books. Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. Another comrade. Years of labor have pressed down on her shoulders. She deserves a hug for all the work she's done for mankind. Let's give her a hug. You step in and close your arms around this foreign body wandering astray in touch. There's a small movement beneath your hands. As you shut your eyes, then a tiny voice breaks out and asks, "What is happening?" She seems to be confused. Your hands are wrapped around her polyester coat. The fabric feels cold, moist from the sea nearby. Keep hugging her. The situation is oddly intimate. Your cheek is pressed against her shoulder. Her hand is trapped between your chest. 5 seconds pass, and their passing seems so unimaginably long. Then she coughs and says again, "What are you doing, officer?" Less talk, more feeling. Keep your eyes closed. Soak in the closeness. See what the feeling entails. Keep your eyes closed for a brief longer. The feeling continues, warm and comfy on the cold shoreline. You hear a question rising to the surface, trying to break the sensation. Let it form. So tell me, how does it feel to be close to someone, skin to skin? It all comes together now. I was built to be close with other beings. It's good, but I prefer a man. A solid muscularity would support me. Intimacy is a catastrophic waiting in the wings. What do I pick? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know where this is going. Fucking hell. It's going too, right? Yeah, fucking hell. Alright, two it is. I wonder how long has it been since you last hugged someone? Muscles. I said muscles. I want manly muscles. Do I remember? No, please. I really don't want to remember. Oh, I don't really want to remember. Oh, you fucks. You guys are fucks. Officer, a coarse female voice pulls you out of your reverie. What are you doing? Swash of water hits the coast behind her figure. I'm fighting for the working class. Hey, I hug whoever I please. I'm a hug monster. Oh my god, this is amazing. Two, alright. A hug monster? How do these two go hand in hand? She hasn't let go of your embrace yet. They don't. I just forced them this way. That's why I'm a monster. Well, you're not actually entitled to another person's body. Hugging can be considered a rather monstrous thing to do. One, two, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. We're going 1. Right, she pats you on the back before gently letting go. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe you're missing, your husband is missing. My husband? No, he's not. So where could he be? I don't know. At home now. Out drinking with his friends. Working. Where is this going, officer? So what I'm hearing is, you don't really know where your husband is. Yes, but, she looks around and takes a deep breath, a little annoyed. I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time. Wouldn't you like to? No, she looks you straight in the eye. Her right foot is tapping nervously. I can totally help you find your missing husband. Suit yourself, then. I don't really care if your husband is missing. Maybe you're right. Maybe it isn't missing indeed. He isn't missing indeed. We're going 1, right? Yeah. Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband. She has, though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay. Hush, baby. It's okay. Let's go. Oh my god. What do I fucking say? 1, alright. What? It's alright not to know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in that. No, I was talking to myself. I should hush. I'm a baby. Oh, we're going with 1, right? 2. We're going... Oh my god, we're going with 2. She tries to concentrate on books, but her eyes are full of bewilderment. Okay. Maybe it's something else then. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe your children are missing. Fuck it, why not? No, absolutely not. Her words come out quick as gunshots. Okay, so where are they? Are you a policeman or a nanny? She's definitely disturbed by now. I police whatever I want. Where are they? They're not missing, sir. You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance. They're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes? Oh my god. What? That's just my daughters are perfectly fine. They're with friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything. I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they? Maybe you're right. Maybe they aren't missing after all. Tell me something else. We are just gonna go down this alley. My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny is turning 18 next month, but we shouldn't even be talking about them. And can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying a little easier. Oh my god, this is fucking awful. Oh my god. I feel like such a creep. This is fucking awful. Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you they are not missing? They're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party. It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional. There's no investigation here, I can tell you that. She picks up a book and tries to concentrate. A flock of seabirds passes by. Maybe your cockatoo is missing. I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here. For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get like this. It's better to indulge them at this point. Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing? I don't even have a cockatoo, and guess what? It's a trap. Never, ever say what. What? Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing. Alright, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to make sure. Great. She turns her attention back to the bookstand. Just one more question. What do you mean by me being a cockatoo? Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore. Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird? Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks for the tip. We now have a quest to go read up about the cockatoo and find my heraldic bird. Because my character apparently doesn't know what sarcasm is. We have a giveaway going on. I need more bottles, or I need to beg for money from someone. Alright, we should talk to the woman here. Dude, this game is just, it's... I mean, honestly, whether you're playing or watching, it's fucking entertaining. This game is the internet. This game is like the world in a bundle. It's not even the internet.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
What we do, I'm afraid, I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking. There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent. So what do they do? The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. She points to the small dots on the horizon. See those airships? They're blinking. Those are the shipping side of things. Then to the east toward the harbor, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil, and gas exploration. Offshore platforms. How much money does Wild Pines have? I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that the last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue. $1 billion. What exactly is a billion? Wow, that is it. I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. One, 4, 1. He doesn't know what a billion is because he's a fucking moron. We're going with what is a billion. All right. It's a number, officer. A big one. What is it made of? It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands. And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. A wave hits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It's a tremendous responsibility. They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insuladian insulas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Semines and charted low Man-Thing on behalf of Suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to reemerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, she gives you a little smile, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? The 15th something or other. What is this we gained? The 15th Indotribe. Wild Pines, Feld, Cupra, Tricentennial, Villers, and La Salle. Names of Racolian Indro tribes spring into your head, set loose at the mention of Wild Pines. Royal monopolies, octopuses, and swordfish, most of them gone now. YPB, Expander, Saint Batiste, Brightest Star, LUM, Resplendent, East Insulamic, Welter, and Escalesete. El Cassette. But isn't one missing? Wait, no, there were only 15. And why do you feel there was a 15th Indo-tribe? Okay, we got a new trait. She nods forcefully. There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen. With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone. What can you tell me about... Oops. Shit. Grabbed the wrong thing. What can you tell me about the strike? Everything, she smiles, right up to, but not including, trade secrets. Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets? First, you'd have to repeal the Emergency Act of Trade and Ailments that gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus. Okay. I'm glad you see it that way. To repeal the act would mean repealing the coalition government, the one that leases you the right to police West Ravicol. You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words. But I am derailing us. You want to know about the strike. What is your role in this precisely? I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counter-offer. And how are the talks going? They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's 2.20 meter racist behemoth blocking the gates. I mean Jean-Luc, my race mentor. He's a great teacher, a man of virtue. How were the talks going before the lynching? What, show one or two? One or two. This is the guy that taught me to be a racial supremacist that she's talking about. I'm going to be a racial supremacist? Of course. Oh, so you've met him, she takes a sip of tea. Has he beguiled you with his inane theories? My colleague has his peculiarities. Let's not go into the particular ones just yet. Okay. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived. And when you did first arrive? I arrived 3 weeks ago, she thinks. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM. He looks at his notes, but the strike began in December. I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont, despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations. This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike. Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive. Ludicrous even, it's meant. What happened to Gaumont? What are the demands? The scabs at the gate? Did you put them there? What do you think of our art? That's all I need to hear. What happened to Gaumont? Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? She pauses to compose herself. Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see. Okay then. Cool. Not cool. I'm gonna go with cool. Yes, extremely. Keep in mind, this is the negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who has more than fair with and the union. What are their demands? There are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board. Most of the workers probably don't know what that means. I like it. I don't know what to think about it. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it. I want to ask something else. Keep in mind that I am a communist and almost a fascist. In the game, obviously. 3, 3, 1, 4. Rick will email you. It's all the details are in the link. 33141. We need another tiebreaker between 3 and 1. You can't be a communist and a fascist. I'm pretty sure communists and fascisms are absolutely possible to be both. We're going with 1. I like it. Then you might also like their other slogan, Demand Democracy. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Nope, that's weak. Not hard communist enough for me. We're going with 3. Personally, biggest communism builder. I got an achievement. Personally, I agree. It lacks the pizzazzo of every worker a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in the Martinez terminal. Just so you understand this, but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. This is essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group. That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The workers can't be kings. The king is the king. The king is dead. Long live the workers. What are you going to do? What do we pick? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go with 3. That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king as negotiations go. It's not a swell start. What are you going to do? I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if ever was one. Excuse me, the lieutenant looks up from his notes. From whom did you hear about this lynching? Her reply comes quick. I first heard about the boia at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was called Me Manana. Me manana. Okay. Sorry. This checks out. What did you think of Everard? Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. You can say one thing about him, is that he's always put the interest of his workers first. Really? Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood. That's Everard, all right. He is the most corrupt individual I've ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemable, nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Have you seen him? No. Edgar looks exactly like his brother except for the lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers do. The Debardiers Union was once a perfectly normal institution, 20 years ago anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. She adjusts her hair. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a, how do you say, she hesitates looking for the right expression, a mob, the lieutenant says succinctly. The Debardiers are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we're forced to cooperate with them. Refreshingly honest, officer, she nods. The company has tried appeasing it in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brothers. She turns to you. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see, she explains. Would you say the Debardiers Union is an effective advocate for the rights of local working men? A giant leech sucking the life out of Rebecca? Basically a socialist mob? I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. What do you guys think? We're going with 3. 3. Boo, boo, boo. Alright, we're going with 3. Thank you for being candid, she nods. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers. The scab, she raises her brow. You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock coming to plead for work where the union refuses to. If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least. It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. The previous forewoman. She disappeared. Disappeared? Yes, on the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Eerie. It happens. Some kind of extortion, probably. You guys have to decide. I'm hella drunk and I could barely understand what's happening at this point. We have a 1, an emoji, a 3, a 3, 3. Indeed, the company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with them. Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine. By the way, I talked to Everard Clare. You have, she smiles carefully. And how did you like Mr. Clare? I didn't! He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. Everard Clare is a hero of the workers' movement. He is a champion I've sworn fealty to. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him. For a socialist, he's reasonable. He's not the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and the cause of capital. It's not important. If I liked him, I was doing my job. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. That's what you guys want? Alright. Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Oh, or wait, actually. She answers her own question. Corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic worm-like corruption reaching into the bowels of the earth. She looks at the ground and nods. The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand the RCM does not pick sides. Of course, and I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I am not a corrupt worm myself, she turns to. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be, she smiles, gossiping. Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things. Yes, your disgusting tie agrees completely. Let's gossip. The money you gave me, would that make things weird if I shared information, I mean? I'd rather talk about some... Okay, there we go. Weird, oh no. One of the positive things to come with the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information. You see, even when it comes to trade secrets. Which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends. The lieutenant might have, but I don't remember you logging anything as anything, Harry. Of course, detective. She simmers down. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Alright, we're done with her. That was a long-ass dialogue, wasn't it? Okay, I don't know what I need to do next. I need to go to my quest log. Alright, I need to buy the boombox, but I need to get some more money first. Alright, I need to ask Claus J when Kim's not around. How do I get Kim to go away? This is Disco Elysium. It is one of the strangest games you will ever play. 3%. Jesus, that's low. We did return the... We told him to shove it up his ass, actually. We didn't just say no. We said, shove it up your ass. That's what you guys made me say. Even though I really wanted the money. Fucks. So basically, you're a cop who has amnesia, and you're an alcoholic dealing with your personal issues while you're trying to solve a case in some post-war world. There, working class drunk. You know what this means, right? Case solved. Cracked it! All in a good day's work. Wait, what did I crack exactly? Open and shut. I don't even need to think about this anymore. Wait, let's contemplate this. What do you mean? What did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is. It's her husband, the missing husband. It's the future leader of the proletarian uprising. It's a third option. It's got to be the missing husband, right? Let's just say that. Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman, protect, serve, and recruit. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't missing, though? But he is missing. You heard her. The worry in her voice. Give me champagne. I'm going in. There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found right now. Oh, this is going to end well. This is going to end real well for me. I found your husband. She crosses her arms. God damn it, I already told you my husband isn't missing. But you said you didn't know where he was. Oh my god. And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was. Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good. Very well then, where is he? She gets impatient, her hands now picking on a random book cover. There! Point to the working class drunk down near the sea. Right around the corner. He has pissed himself. Our hammer-toting comrade was at the bottom of the stairs. What do we pick? We have a communist answer, a moderate answer, and a just full-on making a fool of ourselves answer. Okay, 2 it is. Excuse me? She blinks. I don't follow. There, something else hiding in her voice, though, a trace of worry. I found a working-class drunk, and I thought it might be yours. Right, because working-class women come with alcoholic husbands. She glances over your shoulder towards the drunk. You know what? Remember about the what. Never, ever say what. What? I'm not saying what. Something bad, I guess. I'm sorry. I say stupid things sometimes. I didn't mean to annoy. We're going with 1, aren't we? It's what? You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although, not that one. But you told me your husband's alright. So is he missing as well? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is just out of fucking control. Two? Are we going 2? Are we really going down this fucking rabbit hole? It just never ends. No, he's not. Or maybe he is. I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Jamrock or somewhere drinking with his friends. She looks away. I haven't seen him for a while. To hell with him. She has completely forgotten about her books, staring blank into the distance instead. There. She's worried now. Oh god, what have we done to this woman's marriage? Kim, is it just me or do we have a missing persons case? Don't worry, I'm going to find him and bring him back home, I promise. Well, if he's with his friends, then he's not really missing. No need for the police to get involved. Dude, we fucking wrecked her day, right? Just absolutely shat all over her day. Hello, Dia. We're going with 1, aren't we? I wouldn't be so sure, he replies before turning to face the working-class woman. Ma'am, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police? Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than chase down local goofballs. Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you. Honestly, I just think missing persons cases are mysterious. You're right. Unfortunately, our forces are limited. I'm not sure he'll return on his own. Oh my god, this is just fucked. Alright, here we go. She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face. Alright. Go ahead. Do you have any questions? What does your husband look like? She eyes you from head to toe. Honestly, not that different from you. So let me guess, he's disco, like a late-stage alcoholic then. Right, we're dealing with a cop. What do you mean by that? Now kill her. I don't think I can kill her yet. 3, 2, 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. Now ask her for money, yeah. That's one way to put it, yes, no offense. I also add that he's a little bit chubby. I see. What else? What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself. She sighs, her voice slightly quivering when she adds, it's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change. Is it the dead guy? Is it the fucking dead guy? Is her husband the dead guy? I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it? She looks back at you, shaking her head. It may be the dead guy. That would be terrible. Well, if that jacket is really that cool, then I can totally understand. He took it out of the bin. Wow, that's filthy. Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch a cold. She's thinking about him out in the cold in some park or on the coast, and it's making her more and more worried. When did you last see him? Yesterday morning. Okay, well, that's not the dead guy then. He went to the library. Her eyes become cold with recollection. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'll walk straight back home. Because we talked about this, we talked about not wandering off again, she scoffs. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. It just makes me feel weak. Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn. This is a missing persons case. She turns away from you in an attempt to recover. I think I got it, thanks. So you are going to look for him? She genuinely wants to know. Don't make her ask. Yes, I will bring him back home to you. I will take the case. Thank you. You sense gratitude in her voice. Please do, even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that. She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite. I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57 Kim Kitsuragi know? He gives her a slip of paper. The woman takes it in. It's a phone number. I will, of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing. So somehow we badgered this woman into a missing persons case, even though he wasn't really missing.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime,
I'm looking
Romance,
for a
and
book
Biographies of
about
Famous
cockatoos. A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies. I have to go buy a book about cockatoos. You were gonna sub, but it's Sobriety Friday, so you got hammered. That's okay, Pyro Flip. That's what I would have done. So, no worries. Not a big deal. Actually, the comment was better than the sub. Okay, so we're looking for a fucking husband. The working class woman you met in front of the bookstore admitted that her husband is missing. Chances are the guy is drinking somewhere with his buddies. Find him and bring him home. Oh man, I don't think I can drink another beer. I'm almost at pass out drunk. It's because it's an amazing stream, obviously. I have to finish this beer at least. It's got a little bit left. Oh, thank you for the sub, Helm Shiny. Dude! Oh, I'm still a communist, yeah. I'm still a communist. I almost became a fascist communist. Although I'm pretty sure communists are fascist, generally speaking. But still. I've been drinking, what do I know? Leo said, what is in the borscht you're making there? What's in the borscht? I'll tell you right now. I am not your typical streamer. I am not gonna ask you to sub. I'm not gonna... What's the other thing? Well, right now I'm really fucking drunk. But generally speaking, I don't give a fuck. I'll say whatever the fuck I'm thinking. What's in the borscht? We need to know. He was. I don't give free blowjobs. They affects charges. Communist or fascist generally. What a clueless dumb. I don't think you understand what communism is. But yeah, I'm dumb. Alright. The man says a couple of sentences in the strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language, you can just say something cool in return. I'm gonna run my fingers through my hair while saying Mercury rising. The man looks at you, then at the soup. His face lightens up. He picks up a bottle from the shelf. Bars just need more of vodka. Vodka. Okay. So it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits, he nods. Clever move by the Union. Vodka borscht. This guy's pouring vodka into his borscht in order to make people happy. I love it. Broughton, turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. Yes. Nod and turn your fingers clockwise. Turn the vodka up. No, vodka. Turn your fingers counterclockwise. Cut it. I'll leave the cooking to you. Shrug. I have business. Are we adding more vodka to the borscht or less? What a clueless dumb I am. I am a clueless dumb. How did you know, Big Lowen? We're pouring in more vodka, right? I haven't opened the blue door. But we're dumping more vodka in. He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew. Grossi, could I have some of that brew? He smiles and nods enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you. Yay, we got a bunch of alcohol. Alright. Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true? The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and likely gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends. Okay. Alright. That's cool. I need like another 46 cents to buy this goddamn boombox. How do I get 40? Can I beg 46 cents off someone?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Tell me more about Moral, looks, character, relationship. Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin. What does your husband look like? Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious like a small boy's, and his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle. It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world. If I were to meet him on the street, what would he look like? Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even. The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description. One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds. You know, just in case. How long have you been married? Well, we're celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Her smile is soft. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow. How did you two meet? Via a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he just divorced. We hit it off. Well, here we are. She smiles wistfully. She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, that's not fucking useful.
Can I help you?
No, fuck off. I'm going to save it because we might get killed, you know.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Okay, well, talking to that guy did shit. We need to buy the fucking tape recorder. God damn it. Oh. I have one more beer in my fridge, but I don't think I can drink it. I can barely see. What's up, Zafar? How the fuck are you, sir? Oh, right. I guess I could sell some shit. I don't know what the fuck to sell, though. You make a good point, though. Oh, right. I have speed. Fuck yeah. That's true. What other tasks do I have? Interrogate the drivers. Where are the fucking drivers, though? I don't see them. Guy, like, moved. Oh, there he is. Oh, because it was nighttime. The game's good. Don't call you sir. Okay, sir.
Still here, stuck in this.
I'm gonna beg from him because I'm a hobo cop. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Huh? Sudden financial duties snap him out of his haze. Oh no, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. They who? The bosses, man. Makes sense. First work, then pay. I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them. So you're broke. Got it. What else did I have to ask here? We have normal response. Communist response. Moving along. All right, brother. All right. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down on his luck if I had, say, for myself. You seem like a man who knows about drugs. Obviously, that's where this conversation's going. Ah, man, me and narcotics go way back. He folds his hands behind his head and leans back. Had some good times surfing the psychic webs of my own consciousness, you know? This guy looks like Gallagher. But he pauses, letting the memory dissipate. Those days are behind me. Or maybe he looks like Earl, from that show. Fucking, well, I can't remember the name of the show. Something Earl. Those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry? Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? I need to get high and I'm looking for a dealer. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B. My name is Earl. What are we picking? We have a 2. A 2? Just 1 2. My name is Earl, that's what it is. Alright, 2, here we go. Hey man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me? Entrapment? What's that? What? No, of course not. Let me be straight with you. Trying to figure out who is smuggling... No, of course not. He rubs his jaw. Then what's your deal here? So much for subtlety. Let's get straight to the point. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B. The lieutenant steps in. We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock. Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms. I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from criminal underbelly of rabbit hole. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions. Well, he's not the probe guy. Is there anyone else to ask those questions? Let's talk to this guy.
Right to work! Right to work!
All right, we need to talk to Manana up here.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talk to the boss man too, probably. Labor was nice enough. Labor utopia. Complete shit. What should we say? It's complete shit, isn't it? We're gonna say complete shit. That's gonna help. I mean, honestly, this French guy is not likely to beat us up. So I don't mind talking a little shit. Lots of twos. Bit surprised. Alright. It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains, he notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adoring his face. Right. You talk to the boss eye to eye like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. Any idea who killed the hanged man? The mercenary? Aye. He shrugs. Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? He shakes his head solemnly. Let's change the topic. And there's nothing left to talk about. Fucking hell. There aren't really battles. I mean, you have some sort of combat in the middle of your dialogue, but it's not like your traditional combat from a CRPG. Like, there's no, like... It's basically a skill check. You either hit someone based on your physical skill, or you don't.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe I don't really care what Freet does. Come on, give me something to work with. She looks up from her brow. Fine, Freet doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here, okay? She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Is it a big map? So far the map hasn't been particularly huge, but I'm assuming it's gonna get bigger. Yeah, we have the money we need for the boombox. I mean, I'm still in the first area, I assume. I mean, I don't know, because I'm only like 10 hours, 11 hours in right now, but... here's the map. Kind of hard to see how big that is, but that's kind of the map that we have. No, I need to buy the... I'm not gonna buy the sneakers. Come on, dude. I need to buy the boombox. Comes out on the 15th, and we also have a giveaway going on right now for you. You can win a chance to win the game and play now. So, exclamation giveaway for details. I haven't killed anyone yet. I have been beat up by a 12-year-old. I've been rejected by 4 women. And I've done some drugs and alcohol. Thank you for the sub. And here you are, a quality sound reproduction on the go. We did it! We're gonna play the tape. You push commencer and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air. This isn't Revical, a man's voice says. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants. Another loud screech. Some kind of machinery. The harbor, Kim takes out his notebook. That sounds of Kvalsund Crane. More static. When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up, Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit, dogs and chickens too. Gonna rent a room, Cordy, a real nice one. This part is unintelligible. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dancer whore upstairs. Do it Lee Shim style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth. A click. Then silence. The rest of the tape is empty. The lieutenant presses the button marked Orator on your portrayal. Tape stops spinning. What was that at the very end? Silence? What do you think? It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off their shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. I agree. He also sounded inebriated. But he did say he was going to do it. You can't edit words into someone's mouth. I think he sounded alright, just letting off steam. What do you guys think? He was drunk. We should hold him responsible, or he was fine. One, 1, 2. All right, we're going 1. Still, the lieutenant looks at the tape. You are familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion. There's more going on here than we know. Who is this Cordy? One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to, a friend of his. What's Lee Schmin? A village on the Samaran Isla in TNN. Grodd committed war crimes there, the kind of things he talks about. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer, or maybe Lee Schmin is just a merc talk for atrocity. Slaughter. A symbol of Soldier of Apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment. If you remember at the beginning of the game, we had a choice to answer that we were a Soldier of the Apocalypse. I think we've got a few more questions for Claus J, don't you? He looks around. This seems to contradict your testimony, at least to some degree. Alright, we gotta go talk to Claus J. I don't even know if that's how you say her fucking name. We're gonna go talk to the woman who was possibly sexually assaulted that we hit on before we knew she was sexually assaulted. That's the kind of detective we are. Guys, but I don't know that I'd want to be 89% sure that I was sexually assaulted. I would want to be, you know, 90% or better. You just don't want to be sexually... Who wants to be sexually assaulted, really? I mean, no one wakes up and is like, you know what I want to do today? I want to get sexually assaulted. Yeah, I know that feeling. Okay, here's the thing. Sexually assault implies that you don't want what's happening to you, James Webb. If, you know, Charlize Theron or, I don't know, some other hot woman sexually assaults you. It's not really sexual assault, is it? I mean, if you want it. That's all I'm saying. That's really serious talk, but still.
Officer.
I need to talk to you about your room again. Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape. Let's talk more about this so-called assault. She puts her coffee down. This does not surprise her. Did he? A smile flits across her face. I never said he was a good man or that he had good intentions, only that he was never bad to me. She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused. On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target. Where did you get this recording exactly? It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased recording via a decryption station. It's authentic enough. She arches her brow. Does he say he's gonna do it, Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Those were the exact words he used. Yeah, that was practically his pickup line. She picks the cup back up. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Lee Schmin style? Yes, the word whore was used. He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Lee Schmin, the young woman lights a new cigarette with the butt of her old one. He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Lee Schmin. It was his everything. Why say things like that? Machismo. Yes, was he bragging? Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things, then integrated them into his idea of normalcy, to keep on living until they just sort of turned into his, she thinks, what's the word I'm looking for? Coping mechanism? Catchphrase? Persona. Let's go with persona. Running joke. I was gonna say running joke, and it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. She was like the Seminoles conflict, the Leishman massacre, and the 36 famine, and Yesod all rolled into one person. Then cast in Orange's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower. Weren't you afraid? You like this kind of stuff. And you spent time with this person romantically? We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer, going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Lee Schmin here. Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things here in Martinez, I mean? No, we're too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed, she thinks, he seemed happy, I guess, at ease, as much as a man like him could be. There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go ask for details, she seems okay to talk about it. Thank you for clearing that up, miss, he turns to you. Whenever you're ready, I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now. Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim? Like, for example, his name. Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely. A nickname? I guess. He came from Lelystad, it's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use. Lelystad, that's a good start. The lieutenant writes it down in his notebook. Then starts tearing out a page, but stops mid-motion. It just occurred to me, colleague, he says, turning to you. We still haven't performed a field autopsy on the deceased. The questions I have assume some kind of foreknowledge on our part. I suggest we go and perform it now, and return once we've brought ourselves up to date. Okay, let's go. Excuse the delay, miss, he says with a nod toward the yard. This situation will be addressed now. We will be back soon. The young woman nods and then proceeds to feed herself another cigarette as you leave. Okay, guys. I'm really fucking drunk, so I'm gonna go pass out now. This game is Disco Elysium. If you haven't heard of it, It's a crime drama, kind of CRPG style, not really any combat. Lots of dialogue based on your character skills and your traits, which you can see are entertaining as fuck. We'll be back again tomorrow with more Disco Elysium. We are doing a giveaway. If you had an exclamation giveaway for the details, you can sign up for that. We're going to be giving away copies of the game. We'll be streaming it all weekend if you want to tune in. I gotta say, out of all the games I've played this year, I don't think I've played any game quite like this one. It's funny, it's interesting, lots of dialogue. If you're not a fan of dialogue, probably not your thing. But it's humorous. It has a lot of dark humor, and I am a huge fan of dark humor. So anyway, you guys, make sure you sign up for the giveaway if you haven't already. Take care, guys. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. And Dark Nuker, Nuke Darker, I can't remember exactly what order your name was in. 100 subs, you fucking rock, bro. You fucking rock. Take care, guys. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow.